Welcome back, LEGO fans. This is Minecorp X here with another LEGO Galaxy Squad set review. This is set number 70702. The LEGO Galaxy Squad Warp Stinger includes 310 pieces. A look on the back of the box shows us all the cool things this can do, along with some new features. So without anything further, let's build this bug. Now here we have the Warp Stinger. But before we reveal the mysteries of this Misquitoid, let's take a closer look at the Red Team Jetfire. Here we have Team Red Speed Jet, which I think looks pretty good. Now, first of all, this is the same front I've seen in multiple Galaxy Squad sets, but I don't think this is used too much. I think this is a way of showing that that's the standard design for the Galaxy Squad vehicle, and I think that's pretty cool. We got some front forward guns, which I think was a great use of that wheel rim, which these are actually on bars, so they can move up and down. Like if you're coming in from above. So I think that looks really good. There are two handlebars for the weaponry, which I think are not only good for storage, but of course good for extra ammunition. This has reversed wings with a different sticker on either wing for the Galaxy Squad emblem and for Team Red. And then on the back, I think it looks pretty good with the gold built in with this. About that, the jet. I think they could have added more. I'm not sure if it would have made an improvement though. I think it's good enough for what it is. Do you get room for Billy Starbeam to pilot this? And I think it was a nice inclusion. I think this is, not only does this look good and match the team color, I think it's also a good build too. And here we have it, the monstrous Warp Stinger. I think they did an excellent job, starters off, for making this look like a mega mosquito. This just looks really good. I really like how they did the spindly little legs that help this thing stand up. And of course, you got this massive tail that comes all the way down to shoot the cocoon spheres, which launch with this. For example, if we were to hit a certain Billy Starbeam. So the purple color you launch. So the purpose of this ball is to imitate a cocoon laser beam that can actually build cocoons around the Galaxy Squad and envelop them in that monster's trap. I guess we'll take this from the tail up. We got a nice little sticker piece right there. That is a sticker. No printed pieces in this set, but that's alright. I really like how they incorporated the dark red along with the green, and even some tan, and of course the black. That just is the back base of every color in this. I think it looks fantastic. I really love how they did this line of fins all the way up to the tippity top of the Misquitoid, the warp stinger, and along with some, you guys, this does remind you that it is just a machine with these engines in the back, and also some gray. It looks really good though. It did feel a bit repetitive. I was building this the same thing over and over again, but once I start to see the finished look, it was worth it. It looked great. Here's the look from the back. I just love how the wings look around the cocoon. Here is our cocoon. So here we got the cocoon, so we can easily slide this out. It's just connected by a Technic pin. Did I say easily? And here we have this really great looking cocoon with the texturized plastic, the smooth, and then some more sandy and grainy. These cocoon pieces split in half like that, and they got 4 teeth to interlock, and this does give you room for a minifigure. In this case, the Galaxy Squad Red Team Billy Starbeam. So then you can clip them. Oop, did I do something wrong? And they clip in really nicely like that. And there we have the cocoon. We've got an inverted circular 2x2 tile for the top, and then we have this black so that it can fit on that beam. And then, oops, whoa. That fits on just like that with its prisoner. These wings are all on articulated joints, so you can bend them forward and backwards and just get some cool different designs out of this. So you can really simulate a lot of different design stuff. These can bend really far back. So that's really good for simulating different ways of flight. So anyway, moving on. Let's take a closer look at the cockpit. Now here's a closer look at the head of this monster. We do have a good imitation of the Mosquito's snout, the long needle, and then we got a little pouch which looks like to be some blood in there. That was okay, and then we got a posable mouth, which is on an articulatable piece, and then we have the cockpit. The Misquitoid's eyes are these really cool red pod glasses, and man, my lamp's reflecting off, it makes it look even better. And then we do have a good amount of space in the center of this head. Just a close look. Stickers for the control pads. We do get on either side a grab hand for weapon storage that fits in rather nicely. That looks pretty good. And then, of course, the cockpit. There is actually a good amount of room for the alien Misquitoid, and he fits in just like that. And then the Misquitoid's eyes just close in right around that. So that gives him good protection, and of course, he can still see out of it. So I think this just looks really good. Well done, Lego. I think this just looks good on all sides. The only main thing though is I felt this was a bit unstable. It has fallen a lot, but it is a Mosquito and rather fragile. But I think if used with care, this just makes a great thing. In time for the minifigures, first up we have Team Red, which is the Team Red, the entire team. William, Billy, Starbeam, and the robot Sidekick. These guys look great. We have the standard printing on Billy Starbeam, but we do have the printing for the Sidekick, and they both have their emblems. Same legs, but that's okay. Kind of like a reverse color for the arms here, where he's got red, he's got gray, but I think it looks good. We do get the red edition of that nice space helmet, and the robot Sidekicks had a closer look at that. And on the back of these guys, we do have some, of course, the standard printing for Williams. But the robot Sidekick has a bit of different printing. A closer look at this, he actually has a caution sign like the radioactive hazard sign, and then he does get a little printed fang, which I think looks absolutely epic. Of course, Billy Starbeam does get an alternate face with his space mask removed. And that's how that looks. These guys do include weapons. Billy Starbeam gets these standard edition laser blasters. And the robot Sidekick gets these really cool looking blue laser blades. And something more that Red Team gets is this jetpack for the robot Sidekick. And there we go, we have a full battle-ready robot Sidekick. He just looks great in all that armor. Billy Starbeam. Billy Starbeam. All the Galaxy Squad characters remind me of those LEGO games that gave you 3 options for names. Chuck, Stone, Breaker. Billy, Star, Beam. Jack, Fire, Blade. It's like they used that, which actually is a pretty good use. I would probably do that. I probably would have done that. Except for, of course, Solomon Blaze still leaves me up for questions. So let me know what you guys think. Now time to move on to the infamous Misquitoid. Target acquired the alien Mosquito. He has a great amount of printing and depth in the printing with really well detail. I do love the head mold they have for him. 2 out of 3 new molds for the alien Bugoids, and then these really cool translucent green wings with the really cool hex like bug patterns built into the wings. I think it looks great. Now the one thing that I will caution about this Bugoid is these antennae are removable. They're actually a connection that this was originally used for the Toy Story. Oh, I forgot his name. What's the bug's name? Like Twitch or something? For that Toy Story bug, I forgot his name. And these are actually different sizes, but these are very easy. They pop out if you hit them too hard, and they're very small. An incredible amount of detail for the head. I think it looks great with the bug eyes, and then of course the mosquito's snout, his long nose, and of course the green with the dark red and the really dark red. I will give you, here's a closer look under these wings. There we go. This is the wing piece. I think it looks good, and of course you can use it for different minifigures. And there's his printing underneath, and of course he does get included a weapon. This time it's not the standard laser gun. This is a Scorpion plasma laser. I think that looks absolutely great. You can turn these antennae and the head side to side or whatever direction you prefer. Alright, so anyway, back to the weapon. I think this weapon looks really good. It was a good use for the Scorpion too. It's a nice, compact, but deadly design. Overall, this was a really good set. This will be the end of this LEGO Galaxy Squad set review. I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed making it. Be sure to rate us by subscribing and check out all my other set reviews. For any other questions or more info, just let me know. This is Minecorp, and we'll see you all next time.